Hello, hello, hello. This is M, CEO of the Soul Focus Group and super coach of One Soul Circle Executive Equity Coaching for leaders. I'm so thankful today. You know, there's this quote I ran across in myself because, I often create different quotes that I hold on to myself. And I said, I ran across it in myself. And that quote was this: life is now or it's never. Life is now or it's never. And I surmise that the divine within myself relating to me the urgency of life. Life is not something you can put off, even though there are so many of us putting off living, we're putting off expressing ourselves, we're putting off saying the things that we really want to say to the people that we love the most. We keep putting stuff off. And we don't realize that everything unfolding is unfolding now or is not unfolding at all. Even when we think about the past and the present or the future, they are really both components of now because they happen now. Like whatever you experienced in the past, it's already with you right now. It's like a suitcase. Our experiences become like spiritual suitcases that we pack and we take with us wherever we go. So your experiences you don't leave behind. That's the reason why when you apply for a job, they ask you to list your experiences on your resume because that's what you're packing and bringing with you. So even the past, in all honesty, is now. It's right now. It's right now in a different form than it was in originally. Like when the event first happened, the way it presented itself was totally different than how it presents itself now. Now it exists in your body cells and your organs and in your brain as data, as information, but it is with you now. Matter of fact, from the very first second of time to where we presently are now, everything is with us right now. Life is now or it's never. And until you get in touch with now, what now means right now, in this moment, it means that what you are experiencing, you will never experience again. It is right now. Now, check this out. No one has ever made it to the future. No one. Because the future is now in the next now, which when you think about it, it's kind of doesn't make any really sense. But what I'm saying is that when you get to what you think is going to be the future, what you see in your mind as the future, when it is actually happening, it will be now or it won't be happening at all. So the past is now, the future is now. You're working on the future now. So now is the future too. Why is this so important? It's important because so many of us spend so much time not just focused on the past or the future, but just distracted from the opportunity that now gives us. What is now for you? What is available to you right now? Earlier, I said how when you think about the beginning of time to this very second, we have really never gotten outside of now. Everything that has ever transpired in this life has transpired now or it hasn't transpired at all. And when you become consciously aware and you surrender yourself to the moment, then what is possible in one moment? What is possible in one moment? Let's talk about that for a minute. In this one moment, there are people who are dying. Thousands of people are dying right now. Take a deep breath and feel that for a moment. Thousands of people are dying. Right now. Right now, in emergency rooms across the world, there are people dying. Right now, in emergency rooms or in hospitals across the world, there are people being born. Right now. There are children coming into life. There are smiles on parents' faces. There is excitement. There's nervousness. There's worry. There is just appreciation because it's all happening right now. Right now, there are people who are being given good news and they are excited about the news that they're getting. Maybe it's a promotion at work. Maybe it's an engagement. Maybe it's a increase in salary. Maybe it's a business deal that they just secured. Maybe it's the opportunity to do something they've never done before in their lives, and they are excited about it. Right now, in this moment, there are so many people who are excited about life right now. Then there are so many people, millions of people, who are sad about life right now. They're depressed. They're full of anxiousness and anxiety. They are afraid. They don't know what tomorrow holds. They are caught up in the dread of it all and want to end it right now. Right now. Right now, there are deals being made behind closed doors that will change people's lives right now. There are people in leadership who are taking it upon themselves to make decisions and choose different things, laws and policies to come into existence that will impact the lives of millions of people. And it's all happening right now. There's a lot happening in this moment. Now, why am I saying all this? If you know that all of these things are happening right now, what else can happen right now? Is there a limit on what can happen right now? No. There's no limit on what can happen right now. The thing that no one tells you is that you have to choose and create what you want to happen now, because it's all happening now or it's not happening at all. So, what is all this stuff that takes us out of now, that reduces our capacity for now, that reduces our undivided attention? So, instead of us paying full attention to what's happening in this moment, our minds are split and we're listening to something that we've listened to already. And even though it's in parts of now, it's not in the now where you create what you want to happen right now. Did you know that there are unlimited amount of things that are happening right now? Unlimited. I could sit down for days and keep mentioning different things that are happening right now, and we would not even come close to summarizing everything that's happening in this moment. What can happen in a moment? And if all of this is happening in a moment, why would you think anything is impossible? Why would you think anything is impossible if all of that can happen in one moment? If all of that can happen in one moment, and it is, it's all happening in a moment, anything can happen in a moment. Anything can happen for you, anything can happen for me. The only thing that's needed is for me to initiate it, for you to initiate it, for you to have the intention to put it into motion, for you to take an action right now to spark it into reality. Right now. It's all happening right now. It's not happening at all. Life is now or it's never. I'm M, Super Coach, One Soul Circle, and CEO of the Soul Focus Group. It's happening now. It's not happening ever. Life is right now. Right now.